Welcome to my channel, MS Old Coins. Today we're diving into a story that began with something small, dusty, and almost forgotten. The kind of thing people pass by every day without a second look. Hidden inside old drawers, loose change jars, and family collections are objects that can quietly carry history. Let's get started. The coin we are talking about today is only one coin. The Australia 1988 Elizabeth II $2 coin. At first glance it may look like ordinary pocket change, but serious collectors know that certain examples of this coin can attract enormous attention and surprisingly high prices. Some rare versions and exceptionally preserved pieces have been discussed among collectors for values climbing into the thousands of dollars, with the finest examples sometimes reaching over $5,000 depending on condition, rarity, and collector demand. The story of this coin begins in 1988, a year that was extremely important for Australia. The country was celebrating its bicentenary, marking 200 years since the arrival of the First Fleet in 1788. During that historic period, Australia released many special coins and commemorative pieces, and the $2 coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II became part of that powerful era in Australian history. It represented national identity, modern Australian currency, and the pride of a country celebrating a major historical milestone. The obverse side of the coin features the portrait of Elizabeth II. Her image appeared on Australian coins for decades, symbolizing continuity and royal connection throughout the Commonwealth. The elegant design gave the coin a prestigious appearance, and many collectors became fascinated by coins from the reign of Queen Elizabeth II because they connect multiple generations of history together in one small piece of metal. On the reverse side, the coin carries one of the most recognizable Australian designs ever created. The Aboriginal elder figure designed by Horst Hahn became instantly iconic. The detailed artwork, combined with the golden appearance of the aluminum bronze composition, made the coin stand out from older silver-colored currency. Even today, many people consider the $2 coin one of the most visually striking coins Australia ever produced. What makes the 1988 version especially exciting is that collectors constantly search for examples with unusual minting characteristics, strong details, sharp strikes, and exceptional preservation. A coin that survived decades without major scratches, fatting, or damage can become incredibly desirable. Some collectors spend years hunting for one high-grade example because pristine pieces from the late 1980s are becoming harder and harder to locate. Another reason this coin attracts so much attention is the emotional connection people have with it. Many Australians remember seeing these coins during childhood, receiving them as change, or saving them in small collections. That nostalgia increases demand because collectors are not only buying metal, they are buying memories. When history and emotion combine, prices can rise dramatically. Over time, rumors and stories about rare Australian $2 coins spread across collector communities and online marketplaces. People began checking old wallets, inherited jars, and forgotten boxes after hearing that certain coins could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. That excitement turned ordinary coin hunting into something thrilling, almost like searching for buried treasure hidden in everyday life. One fascinating part of the 1988 coin story is how condition changes everything. A heavily worn example may still attract attention, but a bright uncirculated coin with strong luster can create serious competition among buyers. Collectors love coins that appear almost untouched by time, and when they find one from 1988 in outstanding condition, they often pay impressive amounts to secure it for their collections. The demand for Australian coins has also grown internationally. Collectors from the United States, Europe, and Asia actively search for rare Australian currency because of its distinctive designs and historical importance. The 1988 $2 coin became part of that global interest, especially among collectors who focus on Queen Elizabeth II-era coins or commemorative Australian issues. Some experts believe that interest in coins connected to Queen Elizabeth II will continue growing in the future because her reign represented an enormous historical period. Coins from her era now carry even deeper historical significance, and many collectors feel that these pieces are becoming more important as time passes. That belief adds even more excitement to the 1988 $2 coin market. The coin's golden color also helped make it memorable. Unlike older silver-toned coins, the aluminum bronze appearance immediately caught people's attention. Under bright light, a well-preserved 1988 coin can still shine beautifully decades later. That visual appeal is one reason collectors proudly display these coins in albums and protective holders. There are also stories of lucky individuals discovering rare Australian coins in ordinary circulation and later learning they were worth astonishing amounts. Those stories inspire thousands of people to search through their own collections. Every time someone finds an old $2 coin, there is a moment of suspense, wondering whether it could be one of the valuable examples collectors are desperate to own. Another reason this coin remains valuable is simple supply and demand. As more collectors enter the hobby, competition increases for older coins in excellent condition. Even though many 1988 coins were produced, truly exceptional examples become much scarcer over time because damage, wear, and circulation gradually reduce the number of premium quality survivors available to collectors. Auction discussions and collector conversations have pushed excitement even further. Whenever a high-grade 1988 $2 coin appears in elite condition, attention spreads quickly across collecting communities. Enthusiasts watch closely because top-quality examples can achieve prices far beyond normal expectations. Some collectors dream of finding one capable of reaching over $10,000 in the right market at the right time. The history behind Australian currency itself also gives this coin a powerful identity. The introduction of the $2 denomination reflected modernization in Australia's monetary system. It replaced the old paper note format and became a practical part of daily life, while also creating a collectible piece tied to a major historical transition. Many people underestimate coins because they are small and common-looking, but collectors see them differently. They see art, history, survival, rarity, and legacy compressed into a tiny object. The 1988 Elizabeth II Australian $2 coin perfectly represents that idea. It may fit in the palm of your hand, but its story stretches across decades of Australian culture and collecting history. What truly keeps collectors fascinated is the possibility that valuable examples are still out there waiting to be discovered. Somewhere, an old coin jar or forgotten collection may contain a beautifully preserved 1988 $2 coin worth an incredible amount of money. That possibility keeps the excitement alive year after year. So before you ignore old change sitting around your home, take a closer look. That single Australia 1988 Elizabeth II $2 coin could be far more than ordinary currency. To collectors, it represents history, prestige, rarity, and opportunity. And if you happen to own a remarkable example in outstanding condition, you might be holding a coin that passionate buyers would eagerly pay thousands of dollars to own. Next coin, the Australia 2005 Elizabeth II $2 coin, became one of the most talked about modern Australian coins among collectors because of its strong design, historical connection, and the growing excitement surrounding Australian decimal currency. Even though millions were made, collectors still search intensely for beautiful high-grade examples, and some rare pieces with outstanding condition or unusual mint features have shocked buyers with surprisingly high prices over the years. This coin carries the portrait of Elizabeth II on the obverse side, designed by Ian Rank Broadley, while the reverse features the famous Aboriginal elder artwork created by Horst Hahn. That reverse design became one of the most recognizable symbols in Australian currency history and helped make the $2 coin instantly memorable across the country. Coins in Australia, Com+1. The year 2005 was an important period for Australian coin collecting because collectors had already started paying closer attention to $2 coins. By this time, people were realizing that certain years, minting styles, and high-quality examples could become extremely collectible in the future. That growing awareness caused many collectors to begin storing away bright, uncirculated coins directly from circulation. One of the reasons this coin attracts attention today is because of its golden appearance. The aluminum-bronze composition gives it a rich color that stands out immediately under light. Unlike ordinary silver-colored coins, the Australian $2 coin feels unique, bold, and premium when held in the hand, and collectors love coins that have strong visual identity. The Royal Australian Mint produced more than 45 million examples of the 2005 $2 coin, making it widely circulated throughout Australia. But collectors understand something very important about coins. Survival in perfect condition is what creates future treasure. Millions may have existed originally, yet only a small percentage remain in exceptional mint condition decades later. Coins in Australia, Com+1. That is why many collectors believe the value potential for the 2005 coin remains exciting. As years pass, damaged and worn examples continue disappearing from collectible quality pools, while serious buyers compete harder for sharp, clean, brilliant coins. A coin preserved carefully for decades can become dramatically more desirable than ordinary circulation pieces. The current value of ordinary circulated examples may appear modest in the collector market, but premium certified examples have already achieved much stronger prices. Some mint-state examples listed in collector price guides have climbed well above normal face value, and elite condition pieces continue attracting attention from enthusiasts worldwide. Coins in Australia, Com+1. Collectors especially love coins graded in extremely high mint state condition because these coins appear almost untouched by time. A flawless or near-perfect 2005 $2 coin can shine beautifully with sharp details, strong luster, and almost no visible wear. Those are the examples that often create excitement during auctions and private collector sales. Some collectors believe that in the future, exceptional 2005 $2 coins could potentially reach values far above today's expectations. There are already stories in the collecting community discussing rare Australian coins selling for thousands of dollars when rarity, condition, and demand combine perfectly. Motivated collectors are willing to spend huge amounts to secure pieces they believe will continue increasing in prestige. The coin also benefits from the growing global popularity of Australian currency collecting. International collectors from Europe, America, and Asia actively search for Australian decimal coins because the designs are unique and different from many world coins. That international demand helps strengthen long-term collector interest. Another reason this coin remains fascinating is its connection to the reign of Queen Elizabeth II. Coins featuring her portrait now represent an entire historical era that stretched across generations. Many collectors want to preserve coins from her reign because they see them as lasting pieces of world history, not simply everyday money. Over the years, rumors about rare minting errors and unusual strike variations have added even more mystery to Australian $2 coins. Whenever collectors hear about unusual lettering, die fills, or striking differences, excitement spreads rapidly across coin communities. Those stories motivate thousands of people to examine old coins more carefully. Reddit. People who once ignored loose change now inspect every coin hopping to discover something extraordinary. The dream of finding a valuable coin in ordinary circulation has become part of modern collecting culture, and the 2005 $2 coin continues appearing in those treasure-hunting conversations. The maximum value for an elite-quality 2005 $2 coin can become extremely impressive depending on condition, rarity, grading, and collector competition. Some enthusiasts believe that exceptional specimens or rare varieties could eventually reach over $5,000 or even higher if demand continues increasing strongly in the future. The strongest prices are usually connected to coins with extraordinary preservation and certified authenticity. Many collectors also hold on to these coins because they believe Australian decimal currency will become even more respected internationally over time. As collecting communities grow online, more buyers learn about Australian coinage history, and that increased exposure creates stronger competition for older collectible issues. The 2005 coin also carries emotional value for many Australians because it reminds them of everyday life during the early 2000s. Coins become connected to memories, family collections, childhood experiences, and personal history. That emotional attachment makes collectors even more passionate when searching for coins from this period. Another powerful factor behind the coin's future potential is simple mathematics. Every year, more coins become scratched, damaged, lost, or melted into circulation wear. Meanwhile, collector demand keeps rising. When demand grows while top-quality supply shrinks, prices can move upward dramatically over long periods of time. Collectors who own beautifully preserved 2005 $2 coins often protect them carefully inside capsules, albums, or graded holders, because they believe these coins may become much harder to replace in the future. Once a pristine example enters a serious collection, it often stays hidden away for many years. The design itself also continues attracting admiration. The portrait of Queen Elizabeth II paired with the famous Aboriginal elder reverse gives the coin a strong Australian identity that collectors immediately recognize. Some people consider it one of the most iconic modern Australian circulating coin designs ever created. The coin's weight, metallic shine, and compact size also make it enjoyable to collect physically. Unlike paper currency, coins feel permanent and durable, and that physical presence creates a stronger emotional connection for many collectors around the world. 4+1. Many experienced collectors believe that modern coins like the 2005 Australian $2 are still in the early stages of long-term appreciation. They see them as hidden opportunities because future generations may compete aggressively for surviving high-grade examples from the Queen Elizabeth II era. Some collectors even search bank rolls and old coin jars every week, hoping to discover one extraordinary example hiding among ordinary change. That constant search keeps excitement alive in the market and helps maintain strong collector interest year after year. The Australia 2005 Elizabeth II $2 coin is far more than simple currency to dedicated collectors. It represents history, national identity, royal legacy, artistic design, and the thrilling possibility that a small coin sitting quietly in someone's collection today could someday command an astonishing price in the future. Coins in Australia, com+1. Second coin, the Australian 2013 Elizabeth II $2 coin, became one of the most talked about modern Australian coins because collectors quickly realized it was different from ordinary circulation pieces. The famous purple-colored coronation design transformed this coin into a standout collectible almost immediately after release, and demand has continued growing ever since. Wikipedia. This coin was created in 2013 to celebrate the 60th anniversary of the coronation of Elizabeth II. It honored the historic moment when Queen Elizabeth II officially became queen in 1953, making the coin not only currency, but also a tribute to royal history and one of the most important monarchs of the modern era. Wikipedia. Collectors became excited because this was the first Australian circulating $2 coin to feature a colored design. The purple stripes surrounding the crown immediately made the coin visually unique, and many people began pulling them from circulation as soon as they noticed the unusual appearance. Wikipedia. The design features St. Edward's crown with elegant purple detailing, creating a royal appearance unlike previous Australian circulation coins. The moment people saw the color shining under light, interest exploded among collectors across Australia. Many coin hunters still describe finding one in change as an unforgettable experience. One of the biggest reasons the coin became valuable is because demand grew much faster than many people expected. Coin collectors, royal enthusiasts, and even ordinary Australians started searching through wallets and coin jars hoping to find one. That excitement pushed the coin into legendary status among modern Australian decimal coins. The Royal Australian Mint released around 1 million circulation examples of the coronation coin, but collectors especially chased the rarer mintmark version made for collectors. Only about 35,000 of those special collector pieces were produced, making them dramatically harder to find and far more valuable. News.com. Today, many collectors actively search online marketplaces, coin shops, and auctions trying to secure high-quality examples. Thousands of collectors across Australia want this coin because it represents a major milestone in Australian coin history. Even internationally, collectors of Commonwealth and Queen Elizabeth II coins have added it to their wish lists. The current value depends heavily on condition, rarity, and whether the coin carries the special mint mark. Circulated examples of the standard coronation issue have been discussed by collectors in ranges around $30 to $86, while elite collector versions with the mint mark have reached between $440 and $650 in collector discussions and market listings. News.com +2. Many collectors believe the future value could climb even higher because the coin holds several advantages at once. It combines royal history, low collector mintage, the first colored circulating $2 design, and enormous popularity. Those factors create strong long-term demand among collectors. Some enthusiasts believe pristine graded examples could eventually achieve over $1,000 or even several $1,000s in competitive collector markets if demand continues increasing over the coming decades. High-grade coins with perfect color and almost flawless surfaces are already becoming difficult to locate. The ordinary 2013 $2 coin without the coronation design also attracts collector interest because of its historical place in Australian currency. Around 35.1 million standard coins were minted, and even these are now being preserved by collectors searching for sharp mint-state examples.